Okay, sorry for being gone for a day. I had a lot of issues to work out with, and I'm pretty sure now I can pretty confidently say, I hope, super confident. I can say pretty confidently that I think the issues are fixed. A bunch of things to fix everything, updated all my drive, changed a bunch of settings, and I ran the game a few times to test. Of course, I can run it streaming, so hopefully that goes well. I ran the benchmark just to see how everything was running and what it said about user performance playing it, and I was recording at the time, though I wasn't streaming. Well, hopefully the impact of streaming and playing the game wasn't a huge part of it. But we should be ready to go right back into where we were. I have a backup installed, a backup game. If we run into issues and things get so choppy that I know it's just, I'm sure that's not enjoyable to watch any more than it is for me to try and play. So, if it doesn't work out too well, we will switch over to starting the classic beginning. Ready to go. So worst comes to worst, we still have something to play. I guess we will just get into it and see how things run. We left off middle of a very icy. There was some swimming involved. Not my favorite, but we'll get through it, I guess. Hope everyone's having a good day. It is, but okay. I'm excited to play. Hopefully everything works fine. I guess Simba's already ready. Take up all the space in the camera. You can't have my coffee. So ridiculous. And tell them what you've been up to, Simba. Broke one of my big plant pots. It's like a cute little fake ivy, I think. But he knocked it down off the dresser, broke the whole pot, so it shattered. Which is cool. I mean, that's what cats do. Of one of them. It might be able to piece it together. It broke off in pretty. Knows how my. Actually had a few interesting. Um, dropped this necklace down my sink, right into the drain. I was picking up my necklaces, put them back on. And the edge of this one was just close enough to the sink, and it just, I guess I bumped it with my hand or something, and it just fell in, and it all just, whole necklace. I didn't have any save it, but we did get it. Hopefully the days you guys had better than cat breaking a little plant pot, dropping your necklace down the sink, your cat coffee. one of the things that I thought might help my performance with this game was taking it out full screen. That kind of, there was a lot of settings in this, and the NVIDIA control panel. But so, fortunately, I from there. But small price to pay if the game actually, which I hope it does. I know the general perception of Game of Thrones kind of after the finale and everything. But I am drinking out of one of my favorite glasses. You can see they're like Targaryen themed. That's cool. Got them from a very dear. They came in a set. The other one, it's similar, but it has like the designs are a little different. It's got like a little border around this, and it's had dishes to match, but maybe I'll find them again. I am a little worried, thinking the load time shouldn't be that long. But when I did test earlier, it unfortunately took about this long. It doesn't take. It's still moving. I imagine it's. I do wish this game was giving me as little trouble as the. I guess I do have a few years. 2013. Like I think maybe for. Okay, we've loaded. Awesome. I was really starting to think that wasn't going to be the case. Hopefully Simba doesn't try to go after my much. Um, the last time we were here, I changed the settings in game, and I don't think that was enough because when I went to go to start it and I went to the options in the like pop up menu when it begins, everything was still set to like ultra high. I set things to medium and changed a bunch of settings. I know we were on lowest when we left off last time. But this is about medium, and I think it still looks pretty good. And hopefully, no issues. I think this is the right way. I still think the texture still looks pretty good. So, you out of the camera just a smidge. I'm sorry. Okay. Here's to hopefully much less. Hopefully now that I control everything, swimming doesn't give me as much of a hassle as it did. I think we were able to hold that swim button, so I think that was a lot of our issue. Okay, cool. We died in there like every single time, but the game was running so slow back then on that day that it was pretty much unplayable. I'll attribute that to that. things still look pretty good, and I don't want to get my hopes up because things are in pretty well for so, time. I'd like to be. We are going into a pretty open area down here. Cutscenes were where we first started seeing the issues. Hopefully we don't see the same issues. Arrows. I guess it wouldn't hurt to 2 poison arrows. We don't really have the resources to make any of that yet. Be on our way. I guess this was level. I guess you could say. Going down the zip line. Things seem to be running. Again. We were pretty good for the first. Oh. Okay. Well, now we can craft arrows. Oh! I didn't think he was, someone we were supposed to be killing, but I guess so. I'm not sure if it's just me that thinks this, but I think we're missing some elements here. Which is awesome. Yeah. Running the way it should. That guy's walking on nothing. Not looking too hopeful. Also behaving kind of. Nobody's shooting at me? And they definitely should be. Killing them, that's for sure. But they should definitely be trying to kill us too. Can't even begin to think of what that issue might be. Honestly. Strangest thing I've ever seen. You know, we actually saw a little bit of this in the very beginning of the game. We're gonna die and load back because if you remember, like the first like mountain climbing sequence. Hopefully this doesn't have as long of a load time. But I kind of fell off of the mountain into nothing, and it kind of had that same missing things kind of look. Hopefully this doesn't 5+ minutes to load. We first got maybe the see that's better. That looks like everything that's supposed to be there is there. That's hopeful. Okay. This game is yeah, nobody was speaking. No, they're still acting strange. This is really odd. Having like textures and things turned down should not have had this. I thought I was better on my own. I feel like our draw time is. Could just be used to the later. Nobody has taken a single shot at me. Normally, when someone yells, they all. We've got more of the elements, which is nice. Doesn't seem too fair. I was the only person who's trying and from a close range. So. Who said that? It was the first shot anyway. Really odd. And they missed. Clearly, I'm gonna say fixes still need to be put. This seems worse, honestly. It's playable, good. But it doesn't seem fair to play this weird glitched version. Hardly anybody even trying to kill me. Much less succeeding when they do try. But it's okay. That's what backup games are for. I guess we will just go right into that one. Which I shouldn't imagine should have much of a load time. Considering how old. And we will start that one from the beginning. I started replaying it a few months ago. Get super during how long it's been since I played that one. Not quite a first playthrough, but I will update the microphone. Like I said, this should have no problem loading in. It definitely shouldn't take 5 minutes. There's definitely more room for chatting and stuff with these games because the reboot games are so intense and there's so much constantly going on. There's room for conversation. There is, but it's difficult. More so. I would be pretty excited, honestly. I obviously want to get Rise fixed. But I would love to play through all the classics. I think that would be very fun. Okay, we're just gonna mark this as Tomb Raider Gold, which is the I think version with a little extra this game because I didn't see this one itself. I think this will be fun. Plus, there's not a lot of cutscenes like there is. I think actually wait to it on here. That little box of like trading cards. Um, found this. I found this at like a little comic game store. Uh, Book and Music Exchange, I believe. Before they closed here. But yeah, I think that's what it is down there, and I think that's so cute. It was like brand new. It was like sealed and everything. All the little cards were sealed. Um, this might take a second down there. I didn't think about that. So, if anybody's that interested in old Tomb Raider stuff, I guess look at those while it's loading. It has this little booklet, which is just so cute. I haven't really read into how the actual card game works. But it could be fun. I've had my fair share of experience with trading card games. I don't know if this one like took off or anything, but see, this was still in like the plastic and everything. All of the cards have like different little like in-game like pictures and stuff. Very cute. The backs all like this. I just thought it was so cool to find because I hadn't really seen them. I'm sure they were all over the place, but I was so young that I didn't. But I just thought those were so. I think this was like one of the expansions for it. If it's the Pacific Peril Quest deck with 50 cards and a bonus 8-card pack, which was completely sealed and everything. I think I have those in here. I don't think I got anything that looked particularly rare. Not that I'm sure like the rarity of those cards means much these. I still have the sleeve from the cards. I just thought it was I just thought it was very cool. It was a cool find. I think it was like $5. Oh no, these were the cards I got. Very cool. I was storing. Okay, here we go. Can't imagine we'll have performance issues here. I'm gonna run that window. Which should work. Just going into full stream. I've messed streaming stuff. Oh. Okay, that should be fine. yeah, we're gonna need to real quick. Sorry. I think I started it as green and that kind of just freaked it out when I tried to change it. Hopefully that doesn't limit us to a very teeny. No. Okay. Okay, we are gonna have screen. And then I will just quit messing. The only reason I was trying to change that so much was that it moves Steam over to my window where I have Labs open. I couldn't see my setup in chat. I'll just pull that up on my phone. No big deal. If it makes the game run. I'm not gonna try and create a bunch of problems with this one. What was happening with Rise was really strange. It seems like I somehow like the performance was okay. But I don't know how I how I could have broke it that bad just by changing some of my graphics settings. Let's see what it. Okay. You're gonna start a new game. Back. I thought that would be a little more fun than just sitting there waiting for it to. And it was just cool because I saw that picture on there. It reminded me that I found that. I'm gonna go with new game. I was playing a little while back. I know it's like a few years old, I think, but the person that was recreating Murder 2 and I think Unreal Engine 4. I'd have to actually use the arrow keys. It was very pretty. I was enjoying it quite a bit. I think it's still on my desktop. I don't want to do that. We're just gonna run through those. These games actually terrify me. Because I think I was talking about this a little bit. One of my streams were playing the reboot. The first one. But there's so little sound in these games. I imagine they couldn't fit much in. But it's so much scarier to play because the only time much sound is when terrifying is happening. Bear with me for the controls here because I'm a little rusty on them because I played most of the older ones. I did start on here, but years it's PS2. I get a little sometimes the manual grabbing ledges. Just very hard to adjust to after playing more modern games. I guess now we have the privilege of not having to have a specific button just to pull up onto instead of just jumping. Got some back here. I think the first one of these that I remember playing was the Lost Artifact. I think was DLC for 3 or 4. It was a long time ago, but I played that with my mom. And I was very, very young. So much fun. Going through all of these and like trying to figure stuff out was like a really long time back then, but it was. This was actually one that I think our disc was messed up as a kid. I don't know. I've restarted it a bunch, but I don't know if I've properly played it all the way through. I totally thought those were all wolves. Every single one of those rocks. That's so funny. I'm always so nervous in these games. I just have to like come like shooting at everything. There's so many like I know it was like what made the game so interesting. There were so many places that just completely tricked you. Like you go and you would figure out how to get through there, and they'd be like, haha, just a med pack, which are helpful. Don't get me wrong. It could get very frustrating. I was starting to replay this a few months back. I think we only got like a level or two in. There were so many times where I was like, oh, we finally figured out where to go. And then it was just like a long overdrawn trek for like a secret. Sorry. Come back over here, please. Okay. I think that might be all of the ones in there. We'll find out, I suppose. Hopefully not. Hopefully we won't fall down. I tend to forget how helpful the button was for all the where you kind of like see around where you were going. Especially since the camera angles are so bad. I do think a lot of this game could really count as the first playthrough for me. Because we had, I remember like trying to go to Croftman copy of this one. And she would just get stuck. Just like loop the same little phrase. I think it was when she was like, welcome back to my humble abode. She was like, welcome back to my home. Welcome back to my home. And she just kept saying that over and over again. Oh. I remember there was a bear, but I didn't remember him being this soon. Oh, hold the edge. You'll quickly see that I'm more afraid of this game than I was of Reboot by far. Especially because I'm really bad at jumping over like big gaps on here and not missing somehow. And if I fall and like land down there, I'm gonna be pretty freaked out. Hello! Probable Wallaby. How are you doing? If you can't tell, Rise, I had new issues. Like, I can't even explain how weird they were. If you're interested in seeing how crazy they were, I'll put this up on my YouTube channel tonight. It was insane. Like, platforms were missing, the people were, like, walking all, like, choppy. They weren't shooting at me. It was unbelievable. It wasn't choppy, though. We loaded back in and some of the assets were, but it was really, really strange. I did miss. We are in our backup game, which is, the first classic Tomb Raider. Very fun. There's a bear down here that we are desperately, desperately avoiding. Yeah, I was looking up a lot of stuff, and NVIDIA specifically, when the game came out, they like released like an update of like for your drivers that were like more suitable for the game, but still, like there's so many, like when I looked up like YouTube videos, there's like tons and tons and tons that were just about like fixing the settings to make that game run without like tons of lag and issues. And that's without streaming. So yeah, the bear, he somehow terrifies me so much more than the one that we faced in Rise last night. Night before. He's terrifying. Pretty sure he sneaks up on us later. I'm not a fan. All the enemies in this game, mostly animals, they terrify me. I shot at a room full of rocks a few minutes ago because I fully thought, oh my god, why do I always put my guns up? I fully thought that they were all wolves, like sleeping. Oop, hope there's not more down here. But they were just rocks. There was only like a bat in that. That was like the only. I can't tell if that other one was dead. I hope so. Oh my god. I remember the first time, one of the very first times that I got like an anxious feeling that wouldn't go away, was when I was playing, I think, Chronicles by myself. I was young enough that the game scared me enough. Here I am right now, trying to not play it alone so that I'm not as scared. But I liked to have someone in the room when I played that game, and I was playing by myself, going through areas that we were pretty sure that we'd already like cleared everything out of. There wasn't anything at you. And I remember very clearly, like gladiator like came out of the room. I think it was I don't remember. But he had like a lion with him. They both just like popped out of a doorway. Big sound effect, you know, as they do. And it was so terrifying. I just like went into shock, and like I just like paused the game, put the controller down. I hope this isn't a timer, but I bet it is. I'm probably gonna have to attempt that more than once. I usually do with these. Best. Oop. I don't know if it was a timer, but if it was, we totally killed it. Hey, it was! Time switches are one of the worst parts of games. Not to say they're- oh! Okay, we'll just jump through all that. Not to say that they're bad. They're so, so incredibly- no, don't fall there. Oh my god! What I was describing with the lion was pretty much like that. Pretty much went down that same way. I just kept the game paused and just like went away. I was like, I'm never gonna touch that game again. I was terrified. I think we can keep playing this one though. Where did he even come from? Are there any openings in this room? Did he fall through the ceiling? I guess he was just hiding in the corner. It's looking like we're supposed to fall through this. Yeah. I was trying to remember the walk button. I don't think I'm doing a good job. We're just gonna go. Actually, this game actually lets- ooh, that was close. This game actually lets you save points like that, so. We fell. Oh god, please don't have this have anything to do with the bear. Bear. I feel like the bear is gonna be in. Old games are so much scarier. And I just like to, your ammo's unlimited on this game, so I just like to go in shooting all times. I don't think this is right, but I feel like it is. Also, I feel like I was... I feel like from what I was remembering, he was And where I very much did not expect him. Hope he doesn't like fall through the ceiling. Like that wolf seemed to. Oh! There is a wolf. Got him. So maybe there's no bear here yet. I have actually yet to play Daggerfall because looking at it, it seemed very scary. Any game where you're like, hang on, looking for the. I'm so worried he's gonna. Especially because I don't know that. Sorry, very bad with the control. I don't know where that area I just opened up is. Was that big door? But I think he's just gonna come. No. There? Maybe. Looks like it. I'm gonna go through there. But I think we're gonna save it just in case. I will oversave them. But it's fine. Because it takes two. The remaster. That sounds like fun. I might forget that. Hi, BTS Jimin. How are you doing today? I know you said you were a big fan of the original reboot. Sorry to disappoint you if you were hoping for the second game in that series. We were having some issues with it again. Hopefully. Oh yes, we finished the level. Awesome. So the bear's on the next one. I'm still planning on playing it. Just gotta figure out the issues. The issues got crazy. They got super wacky. Just unbelievably weird. And it would have been kind of cheaty to play it. Nobody was trying to shoot me. The whole, like, buildings. Oh! Damn! Whole buildings and things were missing. There are a lot of wolves in here. It was crazy. So we're gonna have to go back to that at a different time. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I was talking a little bit at the beginning of the stream. Dropped my necklace in the sink today. We managed to fish it out. And my cat broke my plant. But I've got my coffee and I'm playing some games, so I'm having a good day now. Just a strange start. Things just happen, you know, it's fine. These are terrifying. I honestly feel more on edge with these than I did with cats. I feel more on edge playing these than I did with reboots. With everything going, oh my goodness, these bats are gonna be the death of me. Why won't you let me die? Yeah, we're gonna need to take a med pack after that. Thanks. That's the one good thing about accidentally working towards finding all the secrets. Thought you were finding the way to go. Is you get lots of med packs. So I'm so afraid that I'm not gonna remember. That I'm not gonna remember where the bear is. And that he's just gonna be lurking around every corner. It's always so nice. When you find a med pack right after you. That sucks. At least you got something to sit down and watch, I guess. No, yeah, I heard, like, nothing bad, but, like, you do feel, like, a lot more, like, out of it and, like a chill day, after the second one, as opposed to the first one. 100%. I'm really in for it when I get past the part I didn't try to replay a few minutes ago, because oh, that still scares me every time. That looks like a werewolf or something in there. Just animal skin, like up on a tanning rack or something. Man. Very unnecessary. Like, all the just tiny little assets. It's scary. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's the bear! I can't back out of the room. Oh, he's gonna leave. Okay. We're just gonna do a little dance with him. Did he just go back to sleep, or did I kill him? Okay, so that's not the bear I was thinking of, I don't think. Which is just worse to me, really, because that means there's more than one bear. Tell me these doors. Or these, like, little... That's gonna probably try and take me. Tell me these aren't just terrifying. That. Could you not just do bricks? What is that? But hopefully your, groggy feelings and all that, are better tomorrow. I've heard the symptoms and everything that only last for about a day, so. After that, hopefully good. Alright, there's just gonna be a bear around every corner now. Goodness. I love how it, like, calls you out for how much you save with, like, a number there. I remember I went through this whole... I feel like a whole area with, like, a pool. Swimming is very, very prevalent in older games. And it's super frustrating, and you're always running out of air. I feel like I went through all of this stuff, and it was all just for secrets. Which, I mean, the way we're doing, it probably wouldn't hurt some extra packs. I think those break. Oh, man, we would have actually had it there. Okay. I was so stuck on this room for a while. We tried to play it a bit ago. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this? I can't get it up there. She's not jumping. I mean, we pulled it out of here. My sister, shout out to her. She was the one who figured that out. And I was literally so I was never gonna figure that out. I think there was like some sort of... I know I definitely just heard bats. There he is. I'd like to, I think there might be 20 bears. I really hope not. The one I'm remembering, I think, is in a different area. And he really, manages to... So unnecessarily scary. Sorry, I need the walk button. I always tend to forget that. I always remember the look button. Even if I hadn't played the game in, like, years. Thought I tried that, but it's okay. I'll believe it. Yeah, that's from... I couldn't... I think they added the walking side to side after this game. But I think this is where we've picked up, so... Pretty cool. I think that's pretty much all the... Oh, that's right. I think that was the other thing that my sister figured out that I was not getting. We tried to play this pretty late in our defense. We could scoot it back in here and get up to that. For some reason, even though it came out of this area, it's like, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit through there. But it does. Because it's where it came from. I'm glad this is working though. It's a lot less of... We'll get it working eventually. But these are much better to play in the meantime than no game. Or just watching me mess with my settings. Which was... I'm still gonna put that one up on my YouTube channel just because I don't think it's very fair to pretend that, like, everything goes perfect. I think it's be honest that stuff happens, and like then it'll be nice to look back at in the future when, oh, I had all those little problems and here's my old stream. I remember, I hope the real reason for going here, and like little hit. The walk button is really important in these games. I think this is right back out where we came from. It's really easy to just like run up and fall off of ledges. But with that, yeah. I have a lot of, oh, this is where we came into the level. Whoops. I have a lot of direction issues with this game because so many of just the same textures. Like, I think we got to like the 3rd level on here. I was like, this still looks like the same place. Like, is this whole game just gonna look exactly the same? Because I think by the ones I was playing, like, 3 and such, they have a little more room to work with. Discs and such. So they could have, you know, things looked a little more different. The levels were like more distinct. Which was really cool, especially thinking about like what you can do with games now. That you couldn't do. This needs a key. Oh no, was the key in that room? He was totally in that room. That's okay. It's not far. Yeah, I think we made that. It kind of blended in with all the pointless set decoration. Which I find strange, some of those, because they did have so little space to work with. And they were like, no, we really need this tanning rack in this corner. It's really, really important. That's the key again. Okay. If you didn't believe me yet, I am gonna get a little lost. But... oh, yee, the tanning rack again. Yeah, what is today? I think. I hope everyone's having nice to try to push this out a little to get back in there. I think there's something coming to get me. And yesterday, I went to Burlington for a few minutes. My sister graduating. The med pack we missed too. I'm glad we came back. Graduating at the end of this month. And she needed shoes, and I actually found 2 pairs of shoes that are. I would show them if I had them back, but that's for me. I think I might remember. But I found these kind of like chunky black sandals, maybe? The soles. That is the key. But I remembered that. Not have came back. And we got a med pack we missed too. We missed that one when that platform totally disappeared. So that's good. And I think that was large too. So very good. But anyways, I found those. And I found these like platform slippers. They have like a fuzzy part where I should have looked. They have like the fuzzy part that goes over like the slippers, but they have like a very tall like platform. They're very cool. They have like a little pink strap feel. There's like a little pink edge at the bottom. It's nice. Gotta love reasonable priced shoes. I don't have a lot of, I've always been like a one pair of shoes at a time kind of person, for the most part. Be like a winter shoe, but usually just have to like kill them and move on to the next. Now I have to mix and match with, which is cool. Our graduation is gonna be outside, which makes sense. But I've never had to worry about, like, you know, sitting outside at graduation. Oh, that batwing popped in and scared the life out of me. Gonna have to rest for the weather, I guess. I never do. Silver key. Don't have anything come out of the door and try to kill me. I'll save it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna use at least one of those small med packs. Two of those. Too large. Well then, oh, I feel so bad killing the little dogs. They were trying to kill me. One part of the controls on here that's definitely something to get used to, because she kind of like automatically aims at what she needs to kill. This is actually, we didn't get much farther than that. I played it months ago. You kind of have to use control to shoot, and you have to kind of let go of it after each thing is killed. Otherwise, she's going to keep aiming at the thing that's dead, not switch targets. Which is interesting. Because you think, like, well, if she just automatically aims it at everything, not a whole lot of thought involved. But you do kind of have to switch between which way. But I figured at least one of these would have a little med pack. I guess not. I also realized after many, many years calling them med packs, that in the menu they're referred to as medipacks. Medical, medicine. Medpack still gets the same idea across, I guess. I have to blame that one on my mom, because I bet she was calling it. Learned from her, so. I think those are some shotgun shells poking out off of that ledge. But I think this is the door we're gonna have to take first. I'm definitely gonna save. This is the 7th time we've saved so far. And no, I don't feel any shame for it. I've been trying to think of other things that I can do on my YouTube channel besides just upload my long, like 3.5 hour stream. A nice place to have them, especially because they take up so much space on my recordings. But I've been trying to think of like shorter like things that I could do. Because I've always, before I even wanted to stream, which has been a long time. Ooh. Oh, that bat's gonna totally knock the platform. Yep. Sorry, second. Ever. It's not. I wanted to do YouTube for like a ridiculously long time. Well, I don't want any projects I do on there to cause me to neglect my streaming any. I think there's a lot of cool like short things that I could do on there. Kind of like build my platform. Engage more with like shorter things. Because I know a lot of people just, if they're like, you can like tune into a stream for like minutes for as long as the attention for. I know I have problems paying attention super long. So doing like shorter videos about like other things that just kind of like all come together, all like game related for the most part. But getting that little box of trading cards did me just like cool things that I could do, like shorter, like 10-ish, you know, or so minute videos. Do like I could do like my Tomb Raider stuff that I've collected over the years, like different games I've had. Favorites of those games. My like childhood memories of them. Like obviously not all of it has to be. I'm just using that as an example, since that's what we've been doing much of. And it really has been a favorite of mine for such a time, so it kind of makes sense to get out this way. I think we can. Anyway, I just think that would be fun. Okay, now opened. Oh, look at this. These are the same stones that we stepped on a little bit ago that break. Step on them, so you kind of have like a limited amount of time to jump to these other. Oh man. Yeah, we did that. Very bad. Okay. I guess really load it. Might have to actually. Yeah, it does. You just gotta jump better. That's fine. Can jump this one from here. The answer is no. I guess we'll go over there. Ooh. Maybe we're just gonna mess that up every time. We'll get there either way. So. Kind of funny because they like kind of like introduce this like sense of urgency with it. But like, if you mess it up, you can just. I don't really know about that. I think the reason you can't jump into there is because of that. I'm gonna try and give. No, I'm not. You run out of air fast. But yeah, I think doing shorter things along with it. Oh, there we go. Really see anywhere we could jump from there. We kind of have that on our. Feels like there's like a secret here. Still kind of let down. Yeah. I wish we'd fallen in the pool there. Oh, maybe we just have to. Okay, here we go. We were supposed to jump all along. You learn and you learn. Ooh, no. Oh, okay. I hope we make this jump in. I would have been so sad after making it up this far. Fantastic. Woo! Yeah. We'll get him. God, some of them die like pretty quick, but some of them just like seem to like continuously like not. constantly, aggressively afraid that we're on the bear anytime soon. I don't really know what this area is. I think it's the top of that other area. I think actually when I played this a few months ago, I really didn't get much farther than this. Let's see if I remember down from the edges. Thank you. With control, maybe? Anyway, but I just like jumped down off of this area. Oh, you just and I was like, oh well, on to the next doors, and I just like jumped down and she just like instantly died. Just a little part of a fall for her. But I'm gonna save and try. It's a long way to get here. Yeah. I was kind of thinking she would hit the roof, which was probably my thought process. She did not. Very sad for her. And we're gonna like. But I don't know what we do now, because we can't go back the way we came. Can we? We can't jump up here, that's too. I guess we can try the jumping down from the ledge again. Ooh. Oh, okay. We definitely fell. I count that as well, but we also did what I was aiming. Definitely do a little exploring of Croft Manor at some point. That would be really fun. Okay, so now that drop shouldn't be that bad, hypothetically, right? Oh my god. Almost died. One of the small med packs right now. I feel like we're gonna save it. No. That gate closed. Okay, there's a. Okay. Yeah, the first time I saw that, I was like, oh, this is where the bear is. Okay, I have to be careful where I swim up, because depending on where I go, he could be like, oh my god! Oh my god. This is the bear I was thinking of. I love how I'm like terrified of him and this is what he looks like, but when he sneaks up on you, I mean, it's a bear. So we're 2 bears into that 20 bear total we're looking for. Okay, so we're gonna swim down here. Oh my god, hope that wherever we come up on. Oh my god, what is he doing? Do you see him standing up on 2 feet? You know what we're actually gonna do? We're not gonna be babies about this. We're gonna save it. We're just gonna be and I'm just gonna climb up over here and kill him. Did you see him standing on 2 feet again? See? No, that wasn't so hard. No, we're not so afraid of the bear. Oh my god, he's in my way. Ew. That was great. Because I think when I did this before, I went through the water and I swam up on the other side. And where I came out, he like kind of like, oh no, he came up onto the 2nd level. And I was like, well, at least I'm safe up here. The bear's down there, and I looked down there with like the look button, and he was not there. He was not. I still think I do have to swim, so maybe. Anyway, he had climbed up these stairs somehow, even though he just was running around down there. Literally just like standing on 2 feet, like what is he doing? But he climbed up here. But what do I need to go back? Anyway. I don't know what that was, but I didn't like it. I'm so terrified playing these games. Like, nothing's happening. The Switch was something wrong. I gotta call. Okay, I will be back. This game has me so nervous. I will be back very, very short. 1 minute. Be right back. Okay. Hopefully no more bears. I'm starting to think this game is just going to have wolves and bats and bears. I think the swimming area into one of the areas. Could be wrong. Was a fall. Ooh. That was a secret note I heard over. There's this, the sound might be too quiet for you to hear it. You're not missing out on anything. Let's get out. Pretty much the only sound effect there's been so far. Let me get there. Uzi clips for no Uzi, okay. Well, I guess we just back up. The only sound effect, pretty much, they played just like over and over in this game, is this like super eerie, like, I don't know, it's one sound. And it manages to be very jarring. Oop. Hey, there's no bear to be afraid of. Yeah, I think this is what I... No. I think the only door we need to get through needs a key, right? This one? It looks like it needs a key, doesn't it? I don't think we picked up was a key. Okay. That's half of it. We pulled that switch up there, didn't we? There might be one in the water we missed. Maybe. I didn't remember that that was something we needed to eat. I'm glad that I picked it up. Games kind of have a lot of those moments. It's like, well, I'm glad I picked that up because the game didn't have any way to indicate that it was important for me. And I'm kind of be totally screwed. There's a ways to go. That was terrifying. Oh yeah, I guess. No, because there's really only one place to go. Nothing there. Okay, well. I haven't been up to much. Been playing much, except for what I've been playing on stream. I spent a good amount of time trying to work out the issues with Rise of the Tomb Raider. I at least now know what not to do, but the problem is I so many fixes that I'm not sure what was the issue. It all crazy now. Okay, this might be the switch we need. I think I was a little too distracted by the bear. Figure that out. But I got shoes. I watched most of The Crow the other day. Definitely not my first watch of that, but that's. I haven't seen. Pretty dark and sad, so don't watch it if you're. Yay! Okay, we finished level 2. We only got one secret, but that's fine. Okay. Just always go in shoot first. Better to be safe than afraid. Okay, there's wolves down there, so that area is definitely new. At least that looks very. Not that looking judgies are kill him, but I feel like maybe another one comes out from that area. But I had a hard time distinguishing if this was an area that was old or new. Oh, yeah, it's new. Let's see what. Not any more wolves. Please face where we're going. I watched that. It's a good movie. I feel like I've been watching a lot of movies, but ooh, there's a few here. Please quit putting your guns away. I'm trying to think if I've watched any new movies recently. Or new at least. A very big movie route. Oh, she was still pointing at that one. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He was just never gonna die. Big movie route. I'm gonna say that was probably the beginning of a level. It's definitely so I'll have to explore it further. I feel like the area was walked just in just right there or somewhere. Ooh, skeleton. That's always a good sign. He just screams frightening realism, doesn't he? Oh, hey, this area looks a little different. We've got some grass. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely didn't get to play much of this as a child. I'm now realizing. My goodness. A little terrifying. So much more frightening than the ones in Anniversary. They're fine compared to these. If that comes around, oh my god, what the? Oh my god! Oh my god! I was actually just gonna mention the T-Rex in Anniversary. Ooh, yeah, we're dead. Ooh. He just tried to bite me. The ground started moving and I knew that wasn't good. What was I saying? Maybe something about if one of the raptors comes, but I'm not worried about them now. There's nothing here, unfortunately. Could be a hiding spot. It is from there. Oh my god. Never mind, I don't want to do it. Jump. Oh my god. Come back. Think the tables have turned? Do you think he's afraid of us? I don't think so. I think he's gonna wait out there. Maybe. Come on. We'll get him. If we don't, I'll come out of here eventually. Terrifying. Remember I got really stuck on the T-Rex boss on Anniversary? Man, they were not... if they thought they were clear about those mechanics, you had to like get him to like slam his head into these walls. If they thought they were clear, they were not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe we'll run in here. Think you can follow us in here? I feel like these areas have to be here for a reason, right? Tiny holes. Oh no, he can come in. He can come in at least a little bit. I feel like we have to be doing some damage to him though, right? He's angry. Frankly, if I was him, I'd be a little hurt that someone as tiny as me thought they would kill me. Where did he? Oh, we killed him! He fell into the rocks. But we killed him. Very nice. We have 3 large med packs now. We're just gonna use up the small one. That takes us to... so why not? Well, we killed him. I'm gonna go ahead and consider this first playthrough for me. Because clearly that game broken enough that I never got to that. I've never really watched anybody play these because I wanted like the ones that I didn't remember enough. Ones like this one where our disc was pretty broken. I wanted to always experience it, so I definitely accomplished that. Because I was not expecting, and I was just joking about how the enemies were all the same. Oh, another raptor. Just joking about how the whole game was just going to be wolves and bats and bears. I don't want to. I hope this one doesn't have piranha yet, because man, there's something. This game is what makes. Well, not this game, but classic Tomb Raider. Anybody up here? That T-Rex really came out of the distance. Obviously, they just weren't. I'm sure he took up a lot, but he was quite he was on quite a boss level. He had a hell of a lot more health than and so we just came out in the area. He had a hell of a lot more health than the bears did. I'm guessing we're not gonna see another one of him. I'm hoping. We're gonna see another of him. We did that though. We only died once. Ooh, look at those. Besties. We're getting a little more used to the controls. I can kind of jump backwards, forward, jump backwards while I'm just taking most damage. Healing. Kind of goofy, but I get more used to the controls. Yeah, that was such a jarring switch. Between like environments, I was like, oh, there's some grass. That's cool. And it was just like a block under my face, which I assume was, you know, for the most part intentional. Or put like a sign that's like, dinosaurs here, watch out. This area looks the same. I wonder if that could be the way I came from. Oh my god. If you're wondering, it was that tree in the distance I thought was some, like, Silent Hill type of enemy. Ridiculous. That's fine. The area we just went to, that plant to get the environment is terrifying. Is that probably not where I came from, but this definitely looks like the way. Either this was just made to be pretty, or they want me to swim. We'll Obviously we're swimming, but I don't know what that is. It almost looked like, it was a little hard to tell with, you know, it'd be 6 pixels and all. Should probably get a supply. It almost looked like a gear for a puzzle. Looks like nothing. Oh. Maybe that area that we left, maybe we're gonna, maybe it's first. Any other time, I'm hoping my cat will sleep. We're trying to, like, jump in the camera and mess with stuff. I kind of wish he was over here. A bit of a distraction. Okay, we'll save just in case. There you go. I feel like it's really hard to get back to where you were going if you get stuck going the wrong way in this game. Oh, okay, this was definitely a way to go. Okay. It's gonna be one jump to make. Oop! Not quite. That's okay. Loads are full. Instant. So nice. Hard to see where you are on the edge of that bridge, so I use the look button next time. Oop. No, not quite what I meant. Hit the wrong button there. I'm loving how quick it is to load. Okay, we got it that time. Nice. Okay, those are definitely gears. We have 2 of them. Am I sure where we're supposed to take them? No. No. I'm here to do that. No. Oh, I thought I broke her. Okay. Fortunately, there's probably not a safer way down. Just jumping. There's nowhere to go up here. No. Teddy Ruxpin. What's going on? We just killed a T-Rex. It was very stressful. That's his body. We're a little bit through this level. We just picked up these 2 gears. Hey, we got it that time. Now we're trying to figure out where to take them. We're on like the 3rd level, I think. Now we just gotta figure out where the location of this puzzle is so that we can move on. This area was actually really jarring for me because, for the majority of for like the whole game so far, there have just been wolves, bats, and like a few bears. But this level transitioned into this area where it was like there was like some grass, you know, it looked different. And then a velociraptor just came out and tried to eat my face. So that's where we are. If there's something up there, that kind of tells me that we should be. You know, we never went to these side areas that we hid in. Hey, I am pretty good. How are you? Having a good time playing this game. It's a nice nostalgia journey. My disc for this game when I was younger was pretty messed up. Been talking about that, so this is like near the first playthrough for me. So, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I think it is. Just kind of bypass the fact that I don't know for sure. I think it's Tuesday. But either way, I hope you guys are. We were gonna play Rise of the Tomb Raider today, the second in the reboot series. But my game was having some wild issues. Things were not loading in right. So while I have to take some time to fix those, I figured we'd still do something on stream. So we're going into the classics. Are actually more stressful somehow with everything that's going on in those games. Just feel a lot more intense, but in like a different way, I guess. Because the other ones, things are constantly happening, but this you're kind of like shocked it happens. This looks like it could be. Not if we bounce back like that. Damn. Could be where we need to go. Oh yeah, I definitely want to get like a capture card with like older capabilities, as well as one for. I'd love to play some PlayStation 1 games on here. I was pretty young when I had my PlayStation 1, so I had like a lot of like more kid-friendly games. Ooh, is it not full screen on here? Think about that. Sorry. Yeah, give me just a second. Yeah, I definitely want to play some PlayStation 1 games. Yeah, because of how this runs, I'm not, sure. It was full screen on my screen. Steam covered up OBS over here. Yeah, no, I was playing it in full screen. It looks like it's closed when we did that, so maybe if I try running it windowed, we can figure something out. Okay, I can see what we're doing now, so that should make. Yeah, no, I understand, that you probably just thought that that was how it was supposed. pretty sure full screen on here is just gonna go back to how I had it. Sorry, I had no idea it looked like that for you guys. Every time I do that. Okay, this is only my like 5th stream, so I'm not super how everything works. We do it this. Okay. Let me see if that works. Did it work? Okay, awesome. It didn't look like it was gonna work for a second on my computer. It said like input not supported, but awesome. Yeah, I am not super yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for pointing that out to me. I had it on display capture because I just don't really know a whole lot about streaming yet. But I switched it to game capture. So awesome. I'm glad that works. Let me know if has a problem again. Yeah, I thought I was streaming it in full screen the whole time. That happens though, I guess. Beginner mistakes, I suppose. Thank you for pointing that out though. My goodness. Anyway. Yeah, I kind of got the feeling when you asked what was going on that you weren't talking about the game, but I was like, I hope there's not an issue. But now I'll know for next time, so. Is it frozen now? Really sure how to get that then. I closed Steam so I can at least. Just gonna. it's not working that way. I don't think Wombow's gonna cut it this time. Okay, sorry it's gonna be small. I'm sure there's plenty of guides that I can watch to further understand how to make it bigger. Thank you very much for following. Sorry, I had the Streamlabs is still not coming. I'm really sorry it has to be small. I promise I'll get it fixed for next time. Well, I think it only didn't mess up this time because, switched it back to display capture. I thought, going to this game would be a lot less problems than Rise, but, comes with its own problems, like, there. Okay. Yeah, me either. I don't really know how any of this stuff works yet. Anyway. Get back down from here somehow. Yeah, I can't believe it was tiny the whole time. I'm not sure. What about putting it on game capture? Froze it entirely. I'm gonna try it again, but if it freezes it, I feel like watching a frozen screen is probably a little worse than watching it tiny. I know, like, a lot of the classes still run this whole, like, DOS box or whatever. I'm very familiar with how it works. We never go through here, so I'm not really sure where we're supposed to. we went here, didn't we? Yeah, I believe that's how we got up to the beach. Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we. Yeah, I'll get everything sorted out and have the screen full size by tomorrow. I'm sure there's um guides where knowledge base streaming and stuff yet. Need anyone who's bearing with me through it though. Ooh, there we go. At least we finally found where to go. He's a bit creepy. I'm trying to get just the same here. This is the most difficult place I've ever tried to look down from in this game. I'm trying to get one aspect of every time. So definitely wouldn't be one of the things next time. This whole area is really confusing to navigate. Oh really? Sure, I can try that. Let me save real quick. The game just likes to shut every time I tab out of it. I appreciate you looking into that for me. I'll control F. Okay, close that other one. See. Not, oh my god, not a new. We'll just close. Okay. Okay. Fit just that might be the fix. We'll see. I do appreciate you looking into it. Well, it's kept Streamlabs up, which is a really good sign. Nope. How does that look? Oh, didn't solve it. Try game capture again, but that kind of seemed to freeze everything. Oddly. Getting rid of that. Maybe there was a problem. Both or something. Fit that just behind him. That'll be the last thing we try. And if not, we're just gonna have to play tiny. I do apologize for. Okay, hang on, is that working? Well, I'll try what you said. I don't know why game capture freezes it. Probably something. Part. Okay, that was super fast. Alright, this is so frustrating. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know why I started out using labs when I started. I'm just not really. See Streamlab. Be able. Question is, are we big or small? small. Okay, sorry, I tried everything I can. I'll just have to learn more. Okay. Well, at least we found. We'd find something, but it let us out in the area. Okay, this is the empty area. Such a big area. We're gonna cross the bridge. We did that. We've got gears. Don't know where to put it. Ah! We get on top of it. Possibly. Okay. We'll just leave it tiny for now. And I'll figure it out later. Stream. Maybe we missed something in the water. I think there was. So we went and got the. Here, there was nothing. Yeah, I just know it would be a lot easier to see if it was. It just frustrated me. I couldn't. It's all a learning experience. I also wish I wasn't so lost on here. We went through there. Correct? Where was that the. Oh. Just very small. Maybe. We could go edge and that would be a tough jump. Oh. Hey, but that led us somewhere, didn't it? We went here yet. Dead. Yeah. 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 Super lost. All over that roof. Way to get up there. Just I do know like a lot of like newer games like make it like not necessarily easy, but like they tell you a lot more of like where to go. I think it is really rewarding on games like these when you actually pick supposed to go. Fun. Guess we should have saved after that jump too. Yes, you know, the more I have technical issues stuff early on, the you know. I've been in I guess a lot of what I've been doing been a lot of kind of like necessities shopping, I guess. I've been in like the long process of moving. I was. Please don't tell me. Oh my goodness, please. So I've been like, it doesn't sound very exciting, but I've been getting like a bed frame and sheets and such. It's stuff you kind of just take for granted, I guess. Gotta be more to this roof than just getting some like extra ammunition for guns we don't have yet and a med pack, right? I'm starting to think maybe not. Okay, that's definitely not the way to go. Okay. guess that's. You know, I just default over here. Go around or I'm gonna load back onto the roof because there has to be something up there. Something. Because that's how I got up on the. Okay. You're gonna figure out what. Here. Back to about where we. I'll be lucky if I can. I think this might be the level I tried to do once. And probably couldn't because I didn't. Okay, this point I'm supposed to go to. It's like I was saying, I think where I went to go the starting this level. I mean, you saw it seemed like a place you go first. Anyway, because I hadn't done the rest of the level, there was nowhere to go, really. So, how I managed to get lost, I don't know. I don't know, I guess maybe Here's where I was supposed to. I can't jump in the water in this part because the current will suck me in. They're gonna be a bit of a save and load as well for that part. Definitely could have been worse. Okay. I'm gonna go in here. Okay. I imagine this is the cog. So I hope there wasn't more than 2 of them. Ooh. I think there was 3. So. We picked up 2, correct? Or we loaded at some point and did not have the second one. That's okay, because we're missing 2. I will get back there after. Oh, it looks like there's a way back for when you realize that you messed up pretty bad. I believe the rock, maybe. Oh. Hey, is this a new gun? Everywhere there. I'm really curious as to, I guess we can just let the current pull us back where we were. feel like we had explored everywhere that was possible there, so just to see where that third one could. I'm guessing when I loaded for one of the jumps across the bridge, I loaded at a point where we hadn't went across. Which, I mean, that's the world. We already did the boss. At least I know I wasn't not seeing the right way. I was just didn't. That was not the way out to the bench. In that case, there. But I'm here for a second, maybe. So. We found a bridge. That's fine. Okay, that's 2 of 3. Need to figure the third one is. Hmm. Okay. We need to go back to the. Remember the area with the big pool? And down there we found the first one that we got. I think that's supposed to. Is there? Okay, that's the raptor we killed. Believe. He's pretty cool. Looks like we were supposed to. Which is okay. Here we go. Third one. Now we have to go make all those jumps across the current again. Just fine. Okay. Definitely remember where to go this time. Save. Now that we have all 3. 29th save. way that we moved here. That we're just use a med pack. Redo any of that. Okay. That was actually the right area. What's going on? Okay. Gotta do those jumps. And go where it's supposed to. Probably end this game at my pretty usual 10 o'clock time. And tomorrow, either come back with Rise fixed. We'll come back with the game actually in full. Like it's. And there's 3. I think they meant, and I don't. It's still in the same place, right? Change. That went about as well as I expected. Okay, so they turned a little bit. I guess maybe they just had to open it. Maybe it worked. Okay, cool. I guess it wasn't where that was. I guess that means we did it whatever we were supposed to. Though this strangely already looks like somewhere we've been. Oh, looks new. I can't tell if that's just a shadow on the floor. Looks like it. Oh. This is where the water was. Yeah, okay, it moved it down. So we should be able to access these areas. There's water on that side though. Oh wait, maybe we want the current now because it'll take us over. Oh, there is no current. It looks different. We're going to save it on a separate thing. I think terribly. This feels like an area that's already been, but now full of water. That makes sense. We haven't picked those up, so maybe the water allowed us to get up to somewhere we couldn't before. No. We've just made it. there's no I'm over. So. Oh my god. That was a load. Okay. Well, I think that's as good a stopping point as any. So. I guess, we definitely ran into, quite a few issues today. But, you know, there's no point in pretending like everything goes perfect. I'm very new to streaming. Humbling, I guess. Not everything is gonna go perfect. I don't want to like delete records of like streams, and they didn't have like the group on my YouTube channel. Issues will happen. I don't know. Nobody's perfect, I guess. But I'll look into the things I had issues with, learn about them, because everything is like a learning experience. Yes. And like I said, tomorrow we'll either come back with fixed, hopefully. I'm not sure what I did wrong at this point, and if not, we will come back with Tomb Raider Classic. In full screen. Hopefully, I'm not gonna play it again if it's that small. And I'm embarrassed that it was that small for so long and I didn't notice. I'm glad you guys had fun. Thank you for sticking with me. The issues and for everybody trying to help me figure it out. It's frustrating, but you know, I'll know more for next time. So, hope everybody has a very nice night. Take care of yourself. And I will try to do the same. Everybody have a nice night. Bye, everyone.